Tanisha Walker of In God's Image and Photography looked at me with that big signature smile of hers and said, "Talk to me about this transformation," because I'd lost over 60 pounds. I was actually with her that day for a photo shoot to celebrate and document my transformation. I told her how I changed my diet, incorporated some gut-healthy supplements, and adopted a wellness lifestyle that included hiking. I shared how I got my sister out on the trail, then my niece, then some friends. And Tanisha looked at me and said, "That needs to be a program, and it needs to be paid because we do enough for free."
I am excited to say that this experience and 10 other events in April are sponsored, or I should say funded, not sponsored, funded by the Say Something Strong Award. For those who do not know, the Say Something Strong Award is to fund projects or activities that will help marginalized communities in Durham that have been affected by COVID. We have 11 events being presented in April that are made possible through the Say Something Strong Award. As you said, spring is new beginnings, so we are getting people out in a new beginning of wellness for 2024, and we're grateful.
Listening to you.
Oh, y'all are on point. I need you to have on your listening ears, and let's see how your memory is. What's my name?
Miss High.
Oh, y'all are so good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I have a program called Hike to Connect. One more time. You ready?
Yep.
Hike to connect. 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 Y'all are so good. Who's ever been on a hike?
Before there was Hike to Connect, there was Tai, hiking. I was furloughed from Lenovo during the COVID pandemic. I remember thinking, well, I said I wanted to go to the Eno. I got time now. So I went. And my first time there was solo. I can't remember the temperature, how far I went, or even how long I was out there. I just remember feeling giddy, like I was going on an adventure. I felt free, I felt empowered, I felt peaceful. With everything going on in the world, with all the uncertainty that came with the pandemic, I was out in God's creation, at peace, able to just be.
Just having those first 5 minutes to process, and then also learning how to vent and let things out and not hold things in.
What's on your mind? What are your thoughts? What's going through your mind when you are getting ready to have this time for yourself?
You're now looking at the things that you should be doing on a consistent basis that make you feel joy.
Just plain and simple, sharing outside with people. You talked about being in isolation and COVID. That was hard for me.
Connection is very huge to me, and that's one of the things that I found that really affected people during COVID. Whether you are an introvert or an extrovert, some type of connection to another human makes a difference. Hike to Connect was a great idea that was put on the proverbial back burner for a year or more, until the effects of the COVID pandemic on our teens was in my backyard. A number of youth I worked with experienced an increase in anxiety and depression, and so many of them were struggling badly with being in isolation.
How are we when we are not well.
Everything's more cluttered, mentally and spaciously. Like my room's like more dirtier, my outlook life's more bad. It's like even the sunny days aren't like as sunny as they used to be. But then when they are well again, everything's come and goes my way.
The thing is, I may not say it out loud to you, but I will be picking everything you do apart when I'm not well.
I'm quiet, I'm mad, I'm just serious.
Even my mind is more cluttered and I'm less optimistic about things.
One, it isolates me from other people because, like you said, I do get annoyed with people a lot easier when I'm like unwell.
That's a real thing. And like this big smile, I'll still be smiling, but on the inside, I want them to get away from me.
I don't smile at people's face. I tell them to leave me alone. I tend to like isolate myself in my room, and I used to get my guinea pig and hang out with him to help myself calm down. And I just listen to music in my bedroom. I don't really do anything. Like I don't eat, I don't cook, I just dwell in my sadness.
Because I'm so stuck in this anger. I'm so stuck in my depression. I'm so stuck in my anxiety.
I knew I couldn't fix it, but I knew I had a tool that could at least help them in the midst of it.
You cannot be successful if you don't work together as a team. So you're going to create a 4-person team. In your 4-person team, you're going to choose a leader. You will only take instructions from that leader. You will not communicate in any other way. The leader will communicate to you what he or she desires that you do.
Right, towards the wall.
There you go.
You're
right. Go up. Take one step up. Take a slight step.
Turn to the left. Wait, no, the right. Take a step forward. No.
If you choose to be defeated, guess what? You win.
No, back now. Go turn to that left.
Your team leader will choose who will putt from what position, and you only can putt from each position once. You can't putt around that ball. Take the yellow ball up. You should know your people. Actually, if you are a good leader, it doesn't matter who's in your team, because what? You are a good leader. You will influence the outcome.
Right. Towards the wall. Right. Okay, leader.
A leader must have composure.
Y'all take a little step loud.
Stop. You have to come up with a system of communicating effectively with your team members so you can move. Go.
Okay, left.
All right, left.
Right.
Yo, we're good. Everybody look at the left. Yo. Right.
A leader must have composure. You have an exclusive. You could have put the exclusive on top. Too late now. Reset. Go. Exactly. No, she outsmarted you because she used her priority. That's why I told you to confer. Because no matter what you put down, she was going to override you. This is for the championship. Leadership. Win. Go.
You need a team to do certain stuff. Like you can't do everything by yourself.
When you're working with a team, you have to pay attention.
It's important to communicate and to help others.
I learned that I'm competitive.
I learned how to communicate effectively because what you may understand, others may not.
I learned to communicate and work as a team, listen to other people to find your way to success.
I learned that some people aren't good at certain things than other people.
You gotta focus, you gotta pay attention, you gotta listen.
But we need to stay focused because if you're driving at 80 miles an hour and you reach down because your phone fell, what can happen? You can literally die. Thank you. I'm glad you just went beyond a crash. You can literally die. It's the same thing in life. When we get unfocused, some things we do not get the opportunity to do again. Miss Destiny talked about the fact that there are opportunities that come that do not come around again. One of the greatest mistakes that we make is thinking that we have time. We do not always have time. If you have the opportunity to get it right the first time, go for it. And if you make a mistake, that is okay, but do not take an L. Please let it be a lesson and apply accordingly, okay? So if we're in school sometimes and we're dealing with big emotions and we don't know how to handle them, when our teachers are attempting to teach us, we're not able to connect and learn. So with resilience, it means you can bounce back from those hard emotions. If you're sad, you might still be sad, but you get a little bit better. Yeah, you can get happy. If you're mad, you're not just going around being like, resilience is saying, I have these big emotions in my body. When I move this, I can be calm. And I apologize, I didn't really explain what resilience was. I'm gonna give you a very simple version of what resilience is. Resilience is the ability to bounce back, bounce back. Resilience is the ability to successfully adapt to challenges or change, to challenges or change, to challenges or change. Bounce back, bounce back.
Bounce back, yeah, that's what we do. We don't care about a challenge, we just see it through. Change happens and we know it's true. We just take it outside and then we hike too. Cut neck, that's a bit of a flex. We're gonna learn about respect, never settle for less. Always gonna do my best, that's a part of success. Gonna learn about resilience, see what Tai connects.
Resilience is the ability to bounce back, bounce back. Resilience is the ability to successfully adapt to challenges or change, to challenges or change, to challenges or change. Bounce back, bounce back, to challenges or change, to challenges or change, to challenges or change, or success.